See, I gotta wait for her to finish Instagramming.
No, I'm done. Here we go.
Hey guys, this is Gene Jensen. I am here with my good friend Nikki, and the reason I'm here, I actually came to her part of the woods, is because I feel really bad that she didn't get to catch a fish in that video that we collaborated with just before the Bassmasters Classic. So I told her that if I was ever in town or ever passing through town, that I was going to take her fishing and we were going to make sure she catches a fish. So that's the goal today. If you guys don't know who Nikki is, she is Bass, holy crap, I never can remember it. We need to change that.
432.
BassFinatic 432 on Instagram and on YouTube, and I'll put all the links down in the description. But she's an awesome girl. She loves to fish. She gets crazy excited when she catches a fish, and that's the goal today. So I was out here yesterday. I'm on Coffeen Lake in Illinois, and I was out here yesterday with Tackle Junkie 81 and Phantom Fishing, and we put the wood down on them. So hopefully we can at least catch a half of what we caught yesterday, and we'll have a great day. So stay tuned, we're gonna have some fun. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the first day that I can talk about Lucky Tackle Box and my partnership with them. I'm pretty excited about it. That's why I'm wearing my Lucky Tackle Box shirt. Nikki, you got a light? Yep, she's got hers on, but it's covered up by a chesty. I don't blame her. She's gonna catch a fish here in just a minute. But definitely going to be doing a lot of stuff with them. I'm very happy about our partnership. They support me as much as I support them, and that's what's important to me. Is that I gotta be with a company that believes in me, and that's why I'm with Lucky. So we're gonna have a lot of fun over the next several years creating content and doing what I do. So we'll talk more about that in a separate video.
Oh.
Set the hook.
I didn't know until it was too late.
Oh, that means they're out here. Put your man pants on. So well, I forgot to tell you though, and when you're swimming soft plastics like this, and you feel a bite, give it to them.
Okay.
Don't set the hook right away like you would a spinner bait or anything like that. You gotta let them have it for about 1.5 seconds and then set the hook. A big old turtle, big old snapping turtle.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, swimming worms, swimming any kind of soft plastics, you just tend to get a better hook set. When you get a bite, you just drop your rod to slack, reel 2 or 3 times, and then set the hook after about 1.5 seconds, and they'll have it in their mouth good.
Yeah, I couldn't get my hand when it reacted. Oh, it was good too.
That's all right. There's some good fish in here. We'll get some good ones. This is what I love to do. I love to teach people. I don't get to get a lot of people in my boat, but I love to teach people, and that's why I make videos. So it's cool to have a Lucky Tackle Box team member. That was grass. A Lucky Tackle Box team member in the boat. And I love to show people how to catch, all the different ways to catch fish. So if you haven't subscribed, be sure you subscribe. And there's my shameless plug. Blue heron. Oh, there's a fish.
Nice.
That's not a bad fish unless he's just got me in the grass. Oh, I popped off. Thought he had me in the grass. They'll get in that grass and wedge and leverage themselves off. That was a good fish. Fish are here. They're biting.
They are biting.
We just suck. Oh no, I missed mine too. Mine was a good one. Oh, that's a fish.
Oh, nice. Yeah, all right. Good.
Caught me a little one on a chatter chicken.
Yeah.
First fish of the day, just got me soaked. So we started calling these coffeen beans.
Beautiful fish.
And that's the typical size fish on Coffee Lake, or Coffeen Lake.
Coffeen.
Oh, there you go, bud. Thanks. Appreciate it. Made you famous. This lake is gorgeous. Guys, look at this place. Let me zip this sucker around. I don't care if there's no fish on this lake. Look at how pretty it is. And it looks very fishy. You got a lot of grass back here, or back along that outside edge, all the way back to the back of that pocket. And the fish are right along the outside edge of the grass in about 6 to 8 feet of water. At least they were yesterday. But this is why I fish. It has very little to do with the catch or getting the fish to the boat. It's the whole dang experience. And we might even see a bald eagle today because there was one out here yesterday. Did you read my Instagram deal when I was up in New Hampshire about eating at a vegan restaurant on accident?
No, I didn't.
Oh my gosh. So I just got there to town. It was late. I was hungry. It was like 9 o'clock at night. And for some reason in that part of New Hampshire, we were in Newport, not Newport. Anyway, one of the port towns of New Hampshire. And there was a restaurant on the corner. And I went into it and sat down, and they brought me this little bitty menu with about 10 different selections, three appetizers and 4 or 5 main courses, and then a couple of desserts. I'm like, oh, this is one of those freaking hippie restaurants. And then I look and it's all vegan. I'm like, oh
man.
I said, but I love vegetables when they're cooked right. And if you got a vegan restaurant, you gotta be able to cook good vegetables. Yeah. So I got the Brussels sprouts for the appetizer, and they were pretty good. Actually, they were really good, and I love Brussels sprouts. And then they brought me the main course, and all of their main courses were all curry. And so it was a curry with a fake with a tofu chicken in it, with, you know, little slab of tofu chicken that was deep fried. Wow. And I'm like, how you deep fry anything make it taste good? And it was great. I love hot curry. I love that kind of stuff. So I ate it.
You could deep fry keys and they'll taste good.
So the next day was the first day of the expo, and luckily it was only a part of the day. It started at 5 in the evening and ended started at 3 and ended at 7. Girl, I ain't never farted that much in my entire life. I mean, it was constant the entire day, and I made the decision that day that I would never, ever eat fake meat ever again.
That's hilarious.
I mean, and it tore me up.
Oh, I bet.
I was like, maybe I was meant to be a meat eater.
Yeah. I love it. I love it.
Oh, that was a bad day. I felt sorry for anybody around me, but I was miserable.
That's funny.
And that's my story about accidentally eating at a vegan restaurant. Oh, really? Here's a fish.
Nice.
Got hung in my armpit. They didn't kick me out. I kicked them out of my life. Fish number 2. Oop.
Nice fish.
Another caffeine bean. Yes, it's a fish.
Fluke, I got one.
Just get him in. We'll worry about getting him when he gets here.
He's good. He's good.
All right, reel down to him. Find him quick.
He's good.
All right, reel down to him. Get more. Yep.
Oh my God, Fluke.
Bring the line in.
Fluke.
That's all right.
Oh, he's caught up in the stuff. He's not as big as I thought.
That's all right. Get him up. Just bring him over here.
Yes. Oh. You okay?
Yeah, I did.
Yes, Fluke. Can we put this down? I broke. Yes, I did it. I caught a fish with Fluke. Oh, I am so happy.
We can go home now.
Goodness.
Except she hooked me in the chin.
Yes,
You
I
see
got
that?
him in the chin.
She hooked me in the chin. Yeah, you just barely ticked
Oh,
me.
I'm so sorry. All right, I gotta take a picture of this.
But that is why you wear sunglasses, because if that happens and it pops back in your face, you got to protect your eyes.
Oh gosh.
It just poked me. Just like when you get the hook in your finger, just barely poke it. That's what it was. So it's kind of funny. I'm like, what's that in my? Oh, that's her lure. It's stuck in my beard.
Oh yes, yes.
I'm so happy for you. That's awesome.
I'm so happy. I wanted to catch a fish with you so bad.
Oh, it's just because it's with me. You just didn't want to catch a fish.
Yeah.
God, these people.
Hook set too, huh?
It was a good hook set.
Fluke, he felt like he was 5
Yeah,
pounds.
because you got you in that grass. Well, that's why we typically fish braid.
I got one.
Oh, that's a big one.
Fluke.
There you go. Hang tight.
Fluke.
It's all good.
Fluke. Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God, look at this.
Here, I'll let you get him out. He's yours. All right, my day is complete now, people. I am happy.
Look at this fish. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh man.
You ain't excited or anything, are you?
Just a little bit.
Oh, you got it.
Got him. Look at this fish. Oh my goodness. I need a picture of that one too. Oh my gosh.
This is why I wanted to bring her fishing.
Oh my god.
I miss this because I used to be this way.
Guys,
She caught
look at
another
this.
one.
Look at the size of this. This is awesome. I'm so happy. Oh my god. Oh.
Clouds moved in, the wind started blowing, the fish started biting. I'm honestly done. I could go the rest of the day without catching a fish right now. I could, literally, I don't care if I catch another fish. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna let her fish the rest of the day because the funny thing is, this isn't acting. She really does act like this when she catches a fish. Oh yeah, just being out here is just it. I had a client once when I was guiding over at Kingfisher. He just stopped and he looked at me. He said, "You know what? There's just something magical about being on the water."
Yes.
And it's true. It clears your mind. It helps relieve stress, and that's why I love to teach people how to fish, because it gets people out and gets them to see that there are things outside
Yes.
that are in place to,
Very beautiful thing.
yeah, and to make us relax and get away from the stresses. The only problem is, it's my job now.
Yeah.
So fishing can get a little stressful for me, but I still use fishing as my stress relief. I go leave all the cameras in the truck and I'll just go fishing by myself.
I've done that.
You know, and just not even worry about what I'm doing and what I'm producing, just go fishing. Or I'll take some buddies and we'll just go fishing, and I might have a head cam on, just in case I catch a big one. So you see the grass under the surface,
I can see it now.
and you see how thick it is on the bottom?
Yeah.
That's why fishing on the bottom and this kind of stuff is pretty much futile,
Right.
because those leaves grow all, or the green part of the plant grows all the way to the bottom, so it's not really a highway for the fish to live in. So the bass stay in the holes and in the cuts, and so that's why we're swimming something above it. Now the mats, what'll happen is they'll kill off everything underneath them, and it'll become nothing but highways. And with a shade over top of them, so everything lives in freaking grass mats. But those are, I don't know if those are quite where they're killing everything underneath it. Just all the leaves fall off because they're not needed. It becomes like an old forest with a canopy. I don't think they're this far back, but we're gonna go just a little bit further. Let's see.
Oh, good fish, Fluk.
Okay.
Unless he's in there.
No, he's a good
He's
fish.
He's a good fish. Oh, he's got.
You're good. Just lift your rod up and pump him out of there. It's a.
He's using all that crap. I'm not used to that.
That's all right.
Woo! Another one, baby. Look at that.
Like I said, I don't have to catch another fish today.
That's awesome. They're
Hold it up to the
beautiful.
camera.
Woo! Yes. He's not big.
Well, then you can have him.
Woo! All right.
He ain't big. I don't need your help. God.
Woo!
Because the hook's buried, and so you gotta let them get it in the back of their mouth. So when you set the hook, you have that short distance for the hook to penetrate through the plastic and then into the fish. And that's the difference. And that's why you set the hook hard on a soft plastic. Something like that. I'm a good teacher. I can teach people. I'm an okay fisherman, but I can teach you how to do it. It means I know all the skills, I just can't do them myself. There's a fish.
Oh. All right.
Gosh, he's coming this way.
Yeah, he is. Oh, nice one, Fluke. No crazy, Sony God. All right, look at the size of that fish. Oh my gosh.
That's a nice one right there.
That's a nice fish, Fluke. Look at his tail all red.
Yep. Yep.
All right, Fluke.
Nice. About a 3-pounder.
That is a nice fish.
Oh, I gotta get the pliers. He's got it deep.
Look at that.
See, I can catch fish. Look, I can catch them.
That's awesome, Fluke. Nice.
Awesomeness. All right, so basically, we're calling it a day. Nikki's, the wind's blowing, so I've got her close to the microphone so we can hear her. But it's been a good day. She caught fish. We caught some good fish. She got excited. We made a good video, and I got to teach her a lot of stuff. So this is a trolling motor only lake for me because I have a horsepower on my boat that's too high for this lake. So we're gonna slowly work our way back. But Nikki, tell me a little bit about your Instagram page. What are the things that you do that you love and you don't like, or actually just what you love? I don't care about what you don't like.
Instagram for me, I love, I do sunrise every morning. I do inspirational quotes to try to inspire people, to get people to notice how beautiful life is and how short, very, very short life is, and how you should enjoy it and enjoy the little things around you, and don't take anything for granted and live your life. And that's why I try to push on Instagram with my sunrises, with the picture of Mother Nature as much as I can.
Oh, and she fishes.
And the fishing's great. I love to fish. The fishing's great, but that's not all it's about. That's the bonus. Yep. And it's beautiful. Just take the time to notice that.
Oh, all right, sorry.
It's all right.
Trying to get to the trolling motor. We were going off course. But yeah, that's what is so cool, is that she hits Instagram hard, the stories and stuff like that. So you guys go follow her on Instagram. She does YouTube videos once a week, and you do some every other week, or
yeah.
Not every other week.
Instagram I do.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we are heading back. We're gonna go put it on the trailer, and we're gonna head to the house, and I got some more pictures to take of her for Instagram. So like I always say, be sure to introduce somebody to fishing, introduce them to my channel. Let me help you teach them how to fish. More importantly, get out on the water, go out and catch some fish, and have a great day. Thanks, Nikki.